What is up, y'all? I'm Patrick. You know what channel you're watching. Just a quickie thing. Ain't been on in a minute. As usual, let me turn this shit down. Make my way through all my crap. You see this little bastard right here? That is a damn stink bug. These little motherfuckers are everywhere. Nothing kills them, nothing eats them. They don't die. They're unstoppable. I'm just kidding. Wanted to come out and do a little what's up video. We've been out here in a minute. I know everybody's looking for progress. What I have is anti-progress. Of course, I've been screwing with stuff. I'm working to no end. Damn mosquitoes are mad out here tonight. I am trying to buy a house, man. And I know y'all know what that means is Patrick needs a bigger shop because I got shit everywhere. But not much to say about Slim Shady. I wish I could say more, man. As you see, as always, it's dark. And anytime I'm out here, my time is so limited. It's usually dark when I get out of here. Can't forget my headphones. I do wish I had more progress to report, but I don't. What I do have is the intention of progress. And you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't work on the project bike all the time like I'd like, but I never stop thinking about it. And it's still kind of loud. Anyway, I'm gonna sit the fuck down before I fall down. I'll let you indulge in the glory of Slim Shady while I bullshit for a minute. Yeah, man, the front end thing, if any of y'all are hip to the channel at all, if you just got here, welcome. I appreciate you. If you've been here for a while, I fucking appreciate you. You already know, my OG guys. Lots of new friends on YouTube. Some come and stay, some come and go. It's all good. You already know. But on that note, if you've been watching it all, you probably heard me say this front end, as usable as it is, it really don't jive with the style I'm shooting for. I mean, you see how angular the tank is. All the tubing is square. I remarked in the past how I was going to do the back fender. I kind of rethought that. This is ever changing. Never stops. It's a fluid environment. So on that note, some of y'all had already heard me say I'm going Springer on the front end. I am not going to do the same lame old shit that everybody and their mom does, that just go buy one from TC Brothers and somehow shim it and bolt it and what the fuck ever. I ain't going to do that. Originally, I'm fidgeting around because I got massive holes in my jeans and my knees keep popping out. I'm a fucking wannabe hippie right now. But yeah, I don't want to just buy something I can bolt on there. I do have every intent of making the front end for this. Originally, I didn't want to remake the triple trees. I was just going to figure out a way to build a Springer and use those. That really ain't going to fly. I probably am going to go ahead and make all of it. But the idea is, I got something different. I wasn't going to say anything because I hate showing my hand because, you know, anybody that hears a good idea, they're able to cop that idea and they do it before you do, and then now it's their idea, not yours. Would that happen? Probably not, because like 8 people are going to fucking see this. So anyway, yeah, rip it, bro. My idea is I want to make my Springer front end out of hex rod. Some of y'all are like, hex rod, does a witch cast a spell on hex rod? No. It's 6-sided solid steel. Am I saying that right? Yeah, because octo rod would be 8-sided like a stop sign. It's 6-sided. It's hex rod. I'm sure some of you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Some of you may not. Look it up. It's just 6-sided solid steel rods. I just think that would be super fucking cool to make all of that out of hex rod. Because then you got the angles, all the angles that jive with the angular bike. If I had a way, I would put angular pipes on this fucking thing. And there might be a way. We'll see. We'll find out. Right now, that's kind of my plan, is to look into getting the steel. Dude, everything is such a struggle to get right now because everybody's convinced it's the end of the fucking world. You know, a couple months from now, we'll be eating our kids and starving and things all fucked up and whatnot. But that aside, it is a hassle to get stuff. I'm sure y'all know that. But I'm really, really liking the idea of a hex rod Springer. I'm definitely doing a gauge delete. Fuck a gauge, I don't need them. I'm trying to think, there was something else I wanted to tell you about Slim Shady, and right now I'm blanking. Yes, I found a seat. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a handmade seat. Well, somebody made it by hand, but I'm just gonna buy it because it has the angles that jive with the bike. I looked at it. I mean, I sat and looked at that seat for hours, just picturing it on the bike, jiving with the back fender. Again, I am going to restyle the back fender other than what I probably showed you in another video. I'm saying a lot because I'm doing this on the fly, and I already got a little bit of a buzz, which you can probably tell. But anywho, the seat is not cheap. It is a TC Brothers hardtail seat. That seat costs more than what I have in this project as it sets. I probably got a rough guess $150 in the project as is, as you see it sitting here. And them pegs ain't welded, man. Don't think I'm Ronald McDonald with the 9-foot pegs. As it sets, I got about 150 in it, and that's steel. Any other weird things you might think, like grinding discs and cutting wheels, and I try to as I go figure all that shit in there. But this seat is $175. I need to stop wiggling around. Sorry about that, guys. The seat's $175, but it so fits the style of this bike. I looked at other Springer front ends. I thought about just buying one, but they are like ridiculous expensive, and I ain't about that. You know, as I say all the time, I'm all about do as much as you can yourself. I mean, you know, you don't want to go outside of your skills too much, but you should always push yourself. But the seat is crazy, to me, crazy expensive. $175 for a seat is more than I've gotten the entire thing right now. That being said, it really, really does jive with the style that I'm shooting for. Yeah, that's the thing with Slim Shady right now. I'm pretty much convinced on the hex rod Springer front end. I love that idea. I think it'll look banging. Handlebars still up in the air. I don't know. Even if I kept that size bar, I'm not keeping those bars because they're just too weathered, and I ain't building a fucking rat rod. Crazy thing, this has nothing to do with Slim Shady. My mom just got medical issues and she needs 24-hour day care. And my poor sister, she suffers with it, and my other sister can't be counted on. So my sister calls me and she's like, oh, you know, we need you to kind of look after mom for a week and we'll bring her up and, you know, you guys can visit and blah, blah, blah. And of course I'm like, yeah, bring her on up. And they show up and my sister tells me that my brother-in-law sent me these things. Now, before I go any farther with that, I got to show you something. Years and years and years and years ago, when I was a kid, I probably wasn't even 13 yet, there was a crotchety old neighborhood dude that used to go around to gun shows and knife shows, and he set up a booth, and he sold knives and swords, and just so happens he sold, like, Chinese throwing stars, which I was fascinated with martial arts when I was a kid. And so I go down there and I buy 4 of these throwing stars. Let me turn this shit down. It's still pretty loud. God damn. Okay. Anyway, back to the throwing stars. Yeah, this was so long ago, man. It's insane. But over the years, I managed. Sorry, this is getting crazy. I managed to keep a couple of them throwing stars, and 2 of them are mounted on my front axle of my Ninja. I got 1 on each side. Now, I have looked and looked and looked and looked for duplicates of those, and not been able to find them because it was literally so long ago. I mean, yes, I could get some Chinese throwing stars. Just go ahead and buy 4 of them and put 4 of them on there as, you know, axle decorations. You see people putting spikes on their axles and that shit. And I just thought, fuck it, it's a Ninja. I have them. I'll put these throwing stars to cover my front axle. And I actually like them. I think they're cool, whatever. But when I got them, they were chrome. And from being on there for so long, they started to get pitted. That's why when you see them on my bike, they're actually painted black. And like the little edge of the point is filed clean. But no luck finding duplicates. I pretty much gave up on it. Back to my sister showing up with my batshit crazy mom. No disrespect to my mom. I love her dearly, but she is pretty crazy. Anyway, my sister shows up, and she has got these. Back in the day when I bought mine, my brother-in-law bought some. And he has had these things all these years. You see, these ones are still chrome. They still got the Chinese shit stamped on them. And these ones match the ones that are on my bike because they were bought at the same time. And I'm talking years and years ago, longer than you would. If I tell you, it's like 40 fucking years ago we bought these things, and he's had them all this time in a desk drawer or some crazy shit. Now I already know somebody's gonna say, Pat, you're full of shit. Patrick, yo, man, you're making that shit up. You bought them at the flea market an hour ago. I'm gonna try and make it so you can see this. Oh, come on, come into focus, please. That right there. That says 1980 for anybody that can read. Even my blind ass can see it. That's when we got these goddamn things that long ago. And he has kept them all these years and sent them with my sister to give to me to put on my bike. Sadly, there's not 4 of them. So I'll have to take 2 of them and redo them to match the ones on the front. But that's the plan. I just thought it was kind of a crazy story that he's kept those things that fucking long. It's funny that I kept it too. I have that fucking long. But, anywho, this was just supposed to be a short, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm still alive type shit. Still trying to get my hands on some steel. The world's crazy. We got 2 presidents, apparently. Everybody says they're the winner. 9 million extra ballots. Who knows what's true and what ain't? That's why I hate politics. I've never gotten into it until this year, you know. I'm not going to get into it now, but whatever's whatever. I do plan on a shout out video because I got a lot of new people that came on. Meeting people all the time. Definitely want to shout out to my old school guys. You know, y'all know who you are. Road King Jonesy, Sixpin, Knuckles, Fat Boy R6, Salvadorian boy. He just kind of making a comeback. He's doing the family thing. He's starting a baseball team. Cincy Moto, he's still running wild in Cincy. MLC Rider. Trying to think of all the OG guys. I'm sure there's somebody I'm skipping, man. I ain't apologizing. I've been saying I'm sorry like 10 times in this video, and I really ain't sorry for shit. Y'all know that's a lie. Anyhow, like I said, meeting new people, man. People from everywhere. My dude, Brit Ninja, man, the guy. he brings personal suffering to an art form. If you're not hip to him, check him out, man. He's a good guy. He's funny because other people that suffer are funny. Yeah, like I said, some new people coming on, some people coming back that I ain't seen in a while, which is awesome. I apologize. God damn, why do I keep saying that? It's becoming a trend, and I hate that. I do not apologize for showing you the same shit. That's all I have to show you right now. Here, look at all my crap everywhere. My POW flag. The Riddler bike sitting over there in the corner, still untouched. The CBR 600, still untouched, halfway through. I got more shit than I got room for. I mean, look at my fucking workbench, man. It looks like a nearby Harbor Freight exploded and the shit all landed here. I'm gonna cap it, man. It's way longer than I meant to do. None but love and respect to all y'all. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's healthy in this alleged pandemic that we're all suffering through and whatnot. Nothing but the deepest, guys, man. I hope everybody prospers with all this wacky shit going on, and I will have something more material and more positive to show you guys next time. Till then, peace.